Welcome to The 48 Rules of Retirement. Today we examine Retirement Rule 35. Use it or lose it. An ancient Roman poet said, "Life's not just being alive, but being well." Besides aerobic exercise, your body requires some simple strength training and stretching exercises. I joined an inexpensive gym. After my initial assessment, I discovered that nothing much has changed with my body over the years. The mass is approximately equal to that when I was much younger, but the contours and shape of my body have altered. Parts shifted. The Earth shifts in the same fashion through some strange process that involves tectonic plates. My tectonic plates exhibit curvature. Not that I ever enjoyed buns of steel, but now there are folds of flab. Similarly, I didn't possess a washboard abdomen. But now my tummy resembles the droopy shape of a Molson muscle. Aside from sagging body parts, what has not altered is the old male-female socialization process. When I was young, physical fitness, exercise, and anything that encouraged sweat glands were not recommended for young ladies. Now, there are pumped-up women walking on the street, on TV, leading exercises at the and, of course, at my gym. This is good and bad. The good part is I would rather exercise in a gym populated with fit-looking women than with guys loaded up with more steroids and testosterone than brain cells. Or so I thought. My first day at the gym, I encountered Vicky. She was stunningly fit. She had finished a set on all of the exercise machines and she was now performing slow, rhythmic stretching exercises on a floor mat. Highly motivated, aka drooling, I climbed into a machine she recently vacated. To emulate Vicky's routine, I would use the identical weights. If my body eventually looked like hers, that would be a major accomplishment. Skeletal muscles often ripple on one's skin surface visibly during muscular action. I tried to budge the weights on the leg press machine. There was no ripple. There wasn't much of anything. I couldn't lift the darn device. I looked at Vicky. She effortlessly performed sit-ups while alternately lifting her trim legs to touch opposite elbow to knee. I adjusted the machine's key to a lower setting, hoping that she would not notice. Grunting, I tried again for the ripple effect. No ripple, but there was a sharp tear. I shouted out in pain. Vicky, undeterred, was now raising both legs up, straight over and behind her head, her abs tight and her glutes firm. I dropped the weights with a loud crash. That got her attention. "Hello," she said, peering up from the mat. "I'm Vicky." I smiled, and I pretended to be finished with that easy station. I briskly moved over to do battle with the next exercise machine. "I'm Mike," I replied. "Michael Schwarzenegger." "Nice to meet you, Vicky, I'm sure." For retired people, it's important to maintain an optimum level of physical fitness. Maybe the word maintain is not quite accurate. Perhaps other words are more suitable like explore, approximate, discover, and search out. I returned the next day to discover Vicky well into a daily 2-hour routine. She was moving along nicely on the stair climber, and she had established a steady rhythm. Her face exhibited that amazing bliss associated with runner's high. "Hi Mike," she smiled. "What's that odd smell?" "The scent of determination," I responded, fearing that I had overdone it with the Old Spice cologne. I also recklessly left my glasses in the car. I could barely see the instructions on the now quite fuzzy array of machines. I also found that my brand new $120 running shoes were quite stiff. However, the designer red shorts and spiffy tank top felt right. In chronological order, all of my muscles were sore from yesterday's workout: biceps, triceps, and quadriceps. "How are you feeling?" queried Vicky. "Great," I lied. "Reminds me of football camp." "That must have been a long time ago," she said, crushing my ego, and then, as if to rub it in, she sped up on the stair climber. "I used to be a cheerleader for the Buffalo Bills," she added with a saucy laugh. I imagined her holding pom-poms. "I'll get the old heart rate going on the treadmill," I replied and groped my myopic way towards what looked like the correct machine. I climbed up aboard it, confronted with a well-lit dashboard full of blurry-looking controls, similar to that of a 727 airplane. "Damn," I said. "I wish I had my glasses. How do you turn this thing on?" Vicky was there in an instant. Probably, she had felt remorse about the age comment. She pressed a green button. "There you go," she said. The treadmill took off, with my legs moving faster than expected. Soon, perspiration beaded on my forehead and trickled into my eyes. I had to slow it down, but what button to push? It reminded me of a James Bond film when a time bomb was about to explode, our hero confronted with a choice between two wires to cut. I frantically pushed a button. The treadmill's incline rose dramatically. 20 seconds of that and sweat was accompanied by tears. I punched another button. The treadmill sped up. "Help," I shouted. "Mike, you're such a kidder." She laughed. "Help me," I screamed. Vicky lowered her lithe legs and executed an incredible kip up to a standing position, pranced over to the treadmill and pressed a red button. Mercifully, the mad machine stopped. "What's that odd smell?" she asked again. "Fear," I replied. Today's retirement affirmation. I know that I can be a winner and successful, especially if nobody else enters the race. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and get ready for retirement rule number 36, soon to come. Thanks for watching.